If you're tuning into the stream, feel free to jump in, say hi, say where you're watching from. We've got a little bit of a drive to get to where we're headed. Hopefully we'll avoid some of the heavier traffic, but we do have to make our way towards the metro to get where we're going. So like yesterday, there's a greater degree of instability in place today than there was yesterday. Um, there was concern for some capping in the environment this morning. Um, Potentially that's going to erode away unexpectedly like it did yesterday. But if storms encounter the environment, this moderately strong instability, they could go severe rather quickly, go big rather quickly. It's what we saw happen yesterday with Ottawa, Hillsdale, and like that. If you haven't seen pictures of odd list your YouTube feed, not sure what you mean there. Lost the YouTube feed, huh? Interesting. It's showing still streaming on my end. We'll have to check. Sometimes, who knows? I've been having some issues with my streams dropping out and then it restarts a new one. I'm not real sure what's causing that, but trust me, it is frustrating. I think one time I was successful of having a full lengthy stream and it never dropped out, started any new ones, but I guess it's back to doing that again. Do a quick little stream check here. Let's see what YouTube is showing. And it still shows that I'm streaming. Hey, Danny, I am just passing Fawcett, Missouri. I got a little later start on the road than planned. Had to do the adulting thing. Got a little later start on the road than planned. Had to do the adulting thing and work today, and didn't quite get free like I wanted to. And once we get on I-29, we'll be able to pick up speed a little bit, hopefully. Where did you end up at, Danny?
Go past I-29 frontage road and turn right onto the I-29 South, US 71 South ramp to Kansas City. Turn right onto the I-29 South ramp, then merge onto I-29 South.
New? Okay. So you're quite a ways down there then. See if we can't make up some time here once we get on the highway. Independence or coffee. Yeah, I want to say anywhere in that red severe meso discussion blob is probably going to be good. Trying to get my way down there now. Copy. I was trying to reach Isaac. If you're just tuning into the stream, we're headed south on I-29, making our way down towards eastern Kansas, down around the Paola area, possibly going to end up down by Fort Scott. Going to be somewhere south of Ottawa there. Yeah, I think you're in a good spot there, Danny. There we go. Right now, the sky's kind of messy. There's a little bit layer clouds, a little bit of fluffy clouds, but nothing trying to go off or anything like that up in this area. I think there's probably still a decent cap over the area up here. I don't expect that anything northwest Missouri, kind of the northeast Kansas area, I don't expect them to see anything until maybe late tonight or overnight hours. By then, may have a pretty good chance that things will weaken down a little bit. I know there's quite a few chasers up in the Iowa, Illinois, uh, Wisconsin area. Pretty significant risk area up there as well. We kind of have a bimodal setup here. We've got two separate enhanced areas. One that's down here in Texas or Kansas, Oklahoma, down into Texas, and then we've got the one up there in Iowa, kind of there's Illinois, Wisconsin, kind of that area. So you've kind of got chasers split between the two areas. Earlier today, or early this morning, actually last night into this morning, up into Kansas was only a slight risk over this whole general area, actually. But then this afternoon, the SBC kind of upgraded that. They increased or expanded the enhanced risk area, which actually came up into Kansas quite a bit. And now that area does have a severe meso discussion on it. Like I said earlier, there's 95% probability that they're going to issue a tornado watch here fairly soon for that area there in southeast Kansas. Hopefully we're making up some time. We had to take a detour, a little bit of backed up traffic there on I-29, so we had to take a little detour to divert around. And now that we're on I-29, we're trying to make up time, trying to get down into the Paola, Kansas area, south of the KC Metro there on the Kansas side.
There are police reported ahead.
Destructive wind gusts and a few tornadoes as well, potentially in the area of an EF2 or greater. With the degree of instability that is in the atmosphere, the ingredients that are mixing just right, there's a lot of fuel for storms to go big. But your timing, your cap, all those things play into that. And so you got a copy. we're just now passing through Platte City, Missouri. As I said, we're headed south. We're going to be heading over back into Kansas. Make our way down to kind of the somewhat southeast Kansas area. Do have the 360 camera up and going again today. So
In 2 miles, take exit
we'll be
17
deploying
for
that
I-435
as
south.
we're out chasing this evening.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Could not get over how hot it got today. When I got out of work, it was saying 91 degrees up there in St. Joseph, Missouri, which is just crazy to me.
In half a mile, take exit 17 for I-435 south toward Topeka.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Take exit 17.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Definitely gusty winds. Making our way down here towards Kansas City, Kansas. Then we're going to be shooting South Kansas City, Kansas, making our way to Paola. May continue further on south. Once we get to Paola, I'm supposed to rendezvous with Nader boys there in Paola. and kind of game plan our spots from there. Last night, Nader Boys was able to be on the storm that unfortunately dropped tornado there at Ottawa, Kansas.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
We did get some data from there, courtesy of Nader Boys, to submit to the National Weather Service. So it'll be exciting to hear what comes of that. If we get a good storm that we can deploy on, we're going to definitely make an attempt to deploy tonight. That's all pending on if storms fire and if they can sustain. As we're making our drive here, and you're following along there, I've had a couple people engaging there in the chat, so I appreciate that. Both of them are storm chasers, so they're out and about. They're down kind of towards that southeast Kansas area as well. But if you're tuning in, feel free to drop a comment there in the chat. Say hi, tell me where you're watching from. Nothing better to do right now than interact when I can as we're making this drive.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Do you have your radio up and going? I've been trying to reach out. Hi, Leah. So, Smithville probably won't see anything until later tonight as these track closer to Kansas City if storms start to fire. There's kind of a window that was determined a little earlier, 5 p.m. to midnight, of storms starting to fire, obviously in southeast Kansas, tracking to the, southwest Kansas, tracking to the north. Storms firing in southeast Kansas, tracking from the southwest to the northeast. Oh my goodness, my directions are all twisted. So right now, Smithville, Falls City are in the slight risk area. However, if we do see storms up in that area, it will be later tonight, I would assume. And I don't think they're going to carry the strength as these
a new
ones
PDS severe
south,
thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Fire farther south here. Although I will say anything can be possible. You just have to make sure to follow the alerts, warnings.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
It did yesterday for Ottawa, Kansas, Hillsdale, those areas. It can change at the flip of a switch. But as of right now, there's nothing really threatening towards Smithville or the Falls City area. I actually don't see any storms near those areas firing. Hopefully that gave you some information you were looking for there, Leah. I wish I could give a more definite answer. However, it's kind of unpredictable at the moment how these storms are going to fire, um, where they're going to fire at. I believe most of the initiation for our general area is going to be here in southeast Kansas, coming up out of Oklahoma. Derek, did you not make it out for this one? Copy that. Yeah, I could barely hear you, but I believe you said you're waiting on Andy. Hopefully, think he was going to try to get out by 5. Um, so hopefully they'll be out soon.
Something, but he said he was heading to Peoria, so I'll be keeping an eye on.
Yeah, I copy that. I've made contact with him. He's trying to get his radio connected to his Starlink. But yeah, he's in Paola now. That's where I'm headed.
Safe travels.
Appreciate you. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, making our way.
Hello, guys.
Oh, that sounds like the new kid at school, like looking for friends or something.
Drake, how you doing?
Radio ban, radio ban.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Never fails. We get down here into KCK, and yep, you hit some traffic. Yeah, road work. It never seems to fail. There's always like road work, but nobody actually working.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Definitely have a southwesterly flow of wind, um, which is just going to help push storms. Right now, most of the clouds that are in the air are pretty flat. I do believe we have some capping going on still.
I guess that would look a little bit of weather updates. Anyway, yeah, of course, you see it on the east side of Payola right now. I'm not sure where you are located.
Making my way towards you. Casey's is a perfect spot. I'll probably need to top off the tank when I get there. But I'm in KCK trying to get to you. I ran into a couple traffic delays, one detour that's putting me back, but it's saying I should roll into Payola 5:30, 5:40ish.
You don't like it. I was thinking about I-65 ratio. I think they're going to Payola, Kansas. I don't know about you.
There are crazy. I think you're more faster than I am.
I apologize for the limited dialogue right now. I'm just trying to focus on getting to our initiation point down here in Payola, Kansas. Trying to make it through the traffic here. Goodness. One of the guys on the team has too much time on their hands right now, I think, chat. Either that or he is extremely bored.
There's a lane closure ahead.
Oh boy. More road work.
There are lane closures ahead.
And more road work. So if you're just tuning in, chat, we are just heading, trying to get out of south of the KCK Metro, making our way towards Paola, Kansas. Gonna link up with Nader Boys there and kind of game plan. Currently, there is a severe mesoscale discussion in southeast Kansas that covers southeast Kansas, portions of southeast Kansas down into Oklahoma. Discussion there is that there is a 95% probability of a tornado watch going up sometime here this evening. I would not be surprised within this 5 o'clock hour if we don't see that happen. Right now, there is really nothing firing out that way. A little bit of, I would say messy convection. No tornado, or sorry, no severe thunderstorm warnings, anything like that happening at the moment. But that can change quickly. So we saw that happen last night with Hillsdale, Kansas, Ottawa, Kansas, when they both got hit by tornadoes. Keep in mind, they were not in a forecasted risk area. It just goes to show how quickly the environment can change. There was a cap in place that quickly eroded, freeing up all the instability that was available yesterday, the convective potential energy that was available, a storm cell that had popped out by Emporia, Kansas, made its way up towards Ottawa, strengthened in intensity. If you have not, like I said earlier, if you had not seen pictures of the storm cell, it is impressive to say the least. Definitely a very structured mothership. And it did drop tornadoes that caused damage. Thankfully, no serious injuries or loss of life occurred, but definitely substantial property damage. Both of those tornadoes were rated EF2 today. They said that the Hillsdale, Kansas tornado had 115 miles per hour max speeds. Max speeds on the Ottawa was 125.
In 2 miles, use the right lane to take exit 83 for I-35 south toward Wichita.
Excuse me. There is another risk for severe weather again tomorrow, kind of over the general area, same repeat area as today.
In half a mile.
Currently,
use
I
the
believe
right
it's
lane
just a
to take
slight
exit
risk, just like it is
535
today
south toward
for
Wichita.
most of the area. Thursday, it seems like we're going to get just a little break in severe weather, but then Friday, we're right back. With Friday,
Use the right lane to take exit 83.
with Friday, eastern Kansas and western Missouri are both under the gun on Friday. And the last I had seen, the SPC had already placed a 30% risk area over that. So we're a couple days out. That could change, that could upgrade, that could downgrade. But they're showing some confidence in Friday having a good severe potential as well. Oh, shit. Sorry for the SH bomb, guys. I didn't think that UPS truck was going
In
to
half a mile,
stop.
use the right 2 lanes
And
to turn
I
slightly
just thought I was
right
going to
onto
get
the I-35
sandwiched
south ramp to Wichita.
right in between two trucks there. Hey, Ricky. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you tuning in there. It's funny though. You say that, Cat, but
Use the right 2 lanes to turn slightly right onto
you
the
say that, Cat, but I
I-35
absolutely am loving these
Continue on
multi-days.
I-35 south for 7 miles.
Not a good spot to pull over, brother. Especially with your door wide open there, partner. No, I am actually loving the multi-days. I love being out here. Ricky, hopefully you're doing well, buddy. Now that part I could understand, Kat. I can understand that, especially with the fuel prices kind of being where they are and traveling. Although I will say, that's people may give me a hard time for my chase vehicle, but it actually does extremely well on gas mileage, and that is the plus. Oh, you gotta love it when you see all the brake lights come on.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Oh, boy. I've never been a city person. I am not a fan of city traffic, and I absolutely hate crossing through the metro. If I wasn't in such a hurry to make it south to get on this, I would have probably taken a different route. But nonetheless, here we are. I think everybody was freaking out for the cop being on the side of the road instead of just getting and going. But you look like we got some storms firing there in Iowa, moving into that risk area up there.
In 2 miles, use the second from the right lane to take exit 215 for US 169 South, Kansas 7 South toward Palo.
I'm actually coming up on the exit to head down to Paola. I'm south of KCK now. Getting ready to take the exit towards Paola.
Half a mile, use the second from the right lane to take exit 215 for US 169 South, Kansas 7 South toward Palo. Use the second from the right lane to take exit 215. At the next light.
Hey, Isaac. GPS says I'm about 25 minutes from you. Looks like we had a little bit of frame drop there, guys. Not sure, too sure how reception will be down here.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
It's like my stream's getting a little spotty there.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
A lot of PDS severe thunderstorms being issued. PDS stands for pretty dangerous situation, or particularly dangerous situation, however you look at it. Those are going to be up in Iowa, I believe. You guys are headed to Iowa, huh? It's actually, there was a guy on GitHub that created it. I don't quite
A new
remember the name
PDS severe
where I
thunderstorm
found
warning
it,
has
but
been
it was
issued.
something that I was able to plug the code into OBS, and it actually helped. And you can kind of check off, like, you can set it parameters to only certain states, and like that. But
A new
pretty neat.
PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
I don't know why I'm having such frame drop. Lots of warnings going. But yeah, if you do use OBS to stream, Cat, you can get on GitHub and find a lot of different applications you can apply to OBS, and that was one of them I found on there and thought it was pretty impressive. Go ahead. Isaac's there at the Casey's. I'm about 16 minutes out. I'd give it a shot. I think you guys would make it.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
A tornado warning. Looks like. Hello? Oh, just driving along and streaming.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Well, right now, I mean, there's some blue sky trying to break through. Yeah, I mean, the last time I looked at models there earlier, Isaac and I were conversing. It showed stuff firing towards Payola, kind of trope.
Okay. Alright. I just try to shoot on over you.
Yeah, that'll work. Cause yeah, I'm about there myself. Oh yeah, yeah, that's like me. Like I had to work today. I got out about 3, but I had to run home, get all my stuff ready, get it set up, and then get on the road. And then I run into like detour and traffic jam and everything else. I'm like, come on. I don't think it is either. Yeah. Area. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and the one that was down there by Mountain City, it was on radar before they ever put a warning out on it. Yeah, it was insane. Man, I'm having all kinds of dropout right now on my stream. I don't know if stuff from the last night, if that's affecting signals or what. Now I'm back up. Oh shoot. All